called Turbett. I operate Black Lab Games. It's a small independent company, and we've just released our first tablet game on iPad called Starhammer Tactics. Just came out on the App Store a couple of days ago. Programmer by trade, so I do all the programming work. I'm also, I guess, effectively a producer. I do all the project management type stuff. I handle a lot of the business type stuff as well. And I've got a bit of a network of freelancers to help out with art, music, writing, that kind of stuff. So a number of different roles, as is the case with any sort of small company. But mostly programming and project management. I actually don't know if I can think back that far. Such a long time ago. The first game I can think of playing that really made an impression on like a computer game was Ultimate 3. Like, it's that long ago, and on my Apple II. Yeah, so the Apple II was the first machine I ever had for actually playing games. And Ultimate 3 was awesome, and there was a whole bunch of others like Karateka and some others that were really good as well. So yeah, back in the day. There was a whole bunch of games whose names I don't even remember, like when I was teaching myself programming on my Apple II. The first game I made that actually got released and put out into the wild was a game called Starfire. It was like a top-down arcade-style shooting game, spaceships and that kind of stuff. And that was about in 1992, so it's a little while ago now. So my projects this year's all been about Starhammer Tactics, which is a turn-based strategy game. It was released last year on the PlayStation Network for PlayStation Portable. So this year I did a bit more work on that, got it into the market in the US through Sony America. And then the last few months have been all about porting that one across to the iPad. So just taking the basic game from the PSP and expanding it massively to take advantage of all the capabilities that the tablets have got. So, new 3D graphics, new combat modes and that kind of stuff. So it's been what I've been doing this year, and it's been awesome. I would say that it's about starting with an idea about an experience that you want a player to have, and then building on that to then go about actually creating that experience. It's a very iterative thing that you do, very iterative cycle, where you start with an idea and then you'll make something that starts to express that idea, and then you'll see what works and what doesn't, and then you'll change it around a bit and mould it and shape it and so on, until eventually you'll end up with hopefully something that is what you wanted, but may actually end up being that or more. It's a very organic process, and you never quite know what you're going to get. Sometimes it can be everything you want, sometimes not, and sometimes it can be a whole lot more. Oh man, that's such a hard question. If I had that amount of time, I'd probably try and play something I haven't played before, but I can't say what that one game would be because I haven't played it yet, so I don't know. At the moment, I'm working through Gears of War 3, so I probably want to keep going with that so I can finish it and see where it goes. But that's only because that's my current thing, which I'm working on right now, so yeah, so I'd have to say that. At the moment, I'm thinking that I'm going to be working on more expansions and updates and improvements to Starhammer Tactics. The version I put out, I think, is really, I personally like it, I'm very happy with it. But I want to get feedback from people that have played it and find out what they like, what they didn't like, and give them more of what they did like and fix up the bits that they didn't like so much. And I'm interested in expanding. At the moment, it's mostly a single-player experience. There's a local multiplayer. Two people can sit down on the same iPad and play against each other. But I'm interested in taking it online and making it so that you can play against anybody. Make it a more sort of connected kind of experience, connected game. So I think there's a lot of ideas I've got, a lot of potential to do that. So I want to explore that. It's going to be a lot of fun.